decided to vlog my website in the week process. We kind of condense a lot of the tasks, do a ton on the front end, getting all of the final copy, images, kind of a baseline of the design using either a template site or something a little bit more simplified, and then we knock out the entire website in 1 week. Today I am working on Dan's website, and he is a videographer that I've actually worked with in the wedding industry before, so this is really fun getting to see a behind the scenes look of some of his stuff. So the fun thing that I love to do is start with a wireframe mock-up, and in here, let's see if I can pull it up. In here, I have already designed out the whole entire homepage. I do a ton of like detailed color just in one of the page designs. This way I can see the style and I can make sure I get approval from my client before we spend a lot of time actually designing the functionality on the back end. Once I get in Showit, I'm going through and making sure that I like the background colors, I like the font sizing. I can preview it on desktop and mobile. With day one is mostly just the homepage and getting all of the site canvases figured out. So things like the header bar, the footer, testimonials, things that are going to be repeated on a ton of different pages. I want to get that design finalized the first day. Okay, so it's lunch break time. This is like rule number one for myself. When I do VIP days or website projects, I get so sucked in and I will literally work for 6 hours straight and not get up to pee or drink water or any of those things. So I schedule in on my calendar that I have to take lunch breaks, and I also set timers. So I'll do like 30, 45-minute increments for some smaller tasks, and then I'll do like a 1 to 2 hour increment where when that timer goes off, I have to get up, I have to walk around, I have to step outside and get fresh air. It's such a good reset for my brain and to like not feel burnt out from doing this 5 days in a row. So yeah, now we're gonna jump in, get some lunch, watch maybe a YouTube video, and just like decompress for 30 minutes before we go back in my office. Good morning. It is actually Wednesday, and I completely forgot to do a wrap up on Monday, but between Monday and Tuesday, I got all of the main website pages done, which was incredible, huge progress. And this client needed a little bit of extra time to fill in some of the website copy, so we structured the week to give them some time in the middle of the week to go into the back end of Showit and actually write out some of the final copy. We have like 3 or 4 more of their auto scroll videos that we're going to import, and then after that, sorry, do you hear this right now? Debbie. Anywho, for a website in a week, this is pretty typical. It's normally like a little bit of a hustle at the beginning to get the main pages built out, and then you have a little bit of lull in the middle, and then another hustle at the end. And truly the only way we're able to do this is because we do so much front end work. So a lot of that includes doing questionnaires, writing out all of the copy, making sure we have all of their images for branding photos or portfolio, and then I go through and like size everything, make sure the SEO is targeting their ideal client for their area. A lot of those prep works probably take 10 to 15 hours of work ahead of time, and then on the actual website week, another probably 10 to 15 hours of actually designing in Showit. So it's been a super fun week. I love the progress so far. This website is a little bit different than some of the ones I've worked on before. It has much more of like a dark and moody vibe. There is some like textured backgrounds. Since they are a videographer, we wanted to make sure their website was really dynamic and showed a lot of moving visuals. Even if it is a static photo, there's ways to kind of tweak that and give it a little bit of an extra effect. So today I get to work on some of my own projects while my client is working on copy. So I am going to dive into Flowdesk, which is one of my favorite email marketing tools, and I have been definitely neglecting it over the last 6 months. So I'm going to go in there and get the workflow set up for helping to automate some of my sales pages for my Showit website templates. If you didn't know, I do sell some add-on pages for Showit, so feel free to check those out. Okay, so I just got the most fun package in the mail. So this is from Jess, who was one of my previous clients, and she actually sent out promotional boxes to wedding vendors to help promote her new rebrand, which I just think is such a smart idea. So let's open this together. Okay, this is so not aesthetic. How do people vlog? Like, Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get. So Jess and I worked together about a month ago to redesign her entire brand and website. She just sent out these press boxes. I'm also a wedding photographer, if you didn't know. Hi, welcome. I don't know how you found me because almost all of my clients are some sort of carryover from the wedding world, which is really fun. But Jess sent out these boxes with her new logo on them and really sweet, cool idea to do a calendar. So she included just a yearly calendar with these like incredible photos of some of her displays, which is just so fun. Okay, so it is Thursday. I just heard back from my clients and they have gone through and updated all of the copy that I needed in the website. So basically today should only take a few hours. Basically, I'm going to go through and double check the desktop and the mobile version. Sometimes if you update a sentence or even like 2 words, it might tweak and affect how the copy and text box is laying out. So I'm just going to go through and make sure everything looks right on the design end, and then double check all of the linking for the navigation bars, make sure the contact form is working properly, and pretty much that's it. I'm so excited to see they've added in a few additional brand photos that they just had taken, as well as some like auto scroll videos, which are gonna look so good in this website. So I'll check back with you later. I'll do a little like pan so you can watch what's happening in the meantime. Good morning. I am keeping this short and sweet because I am extra tired today, but it is launch day, so I'm gonna pep up the excitement because I truly am so pumped about this website. Dan was such a breeze to work with. He had everything he needed already set for me, which makes my job so much easier throughout the week. And he also had a really clear vision of what he wanted to change in his new website. I am gonna do like a little side-by-side scroll. I don't know if I can show you the screen without it being funky, but the difference between his old website and his new website, even though the content is very similar in terms of like the quality of his videos and the language he was using, he did change a few things, but overall it's very similar. But the design has made such a big impact in making his videos come to life. So truly embodying what his brand is all about and translating that to the website design has been huge. So today, final few things on the checklist. I'm going through right now and updating all of the SEO page titles, also a little bit of like the metadata and back-end stuff. I'm going to swap out the favicon, which is like that little icon that shows up in the tabs bar at the top. And then basically the next thing is I'm just going to set a coming soon page temporarily for hopefully no more than an hour, just as a way in case someone clicks on his website while we're switching everything over, they still have a way to contact him. And then we're going to test the contact form one more time, and then we're going to launch the domain. Okay, this is the magic moment. We're hitting publish. So everything is launched. This was a very strange process documenting it and having to describe what I do every day, but it was also really fun. So if you guys like this, please comment below. Tell me what other day in the life series you would like to see or any other Showit content that you are trying to learn. It is honestly the easiest process to DIY your website. They give you great templates to start with. You can also purchase templates to work within. But if you're needing a little bit of extra help in the brand process, or if you're interested in a website in a week or a VIP day, please let me know. I'm happy to help. So basically everything is launched. As you can see, it's all published. The next step, I'm just going to email final takeaways to Dan and do a few just little training videos so that he has a really easy transition to any updates he has to make in the future. But that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.